This is what it looks like. They are kicking that thing in the air from behind their backs over and over again, like absolute bosses. They're not even out of necessity. They're doing it because they can, over and over again. It looks like it's doctored or something, but it is literally happening right here in Ho Chi Minh City. They probably got the best football team in the world or something. Just kicking it in from behind their backs and stuff. It just hit the guy on the motorbike. This is brilliant. This is the best footage you will ever get of anything ever. Beth is not sharing my interest, but these guys are exquisite. Motorbike just, oh, excuse me guys. So that was in Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon as it's known by most people. My vlogs have missed out almost the entirety of Cambodia, and that's because there wasn't really anything to film there. It was an amazing place, really interesting stuff, but there wasn't really anything filmable. Vietnam, on the other hand, lots of filmable stuff, so much so that there's going to be 2 Vietnam vlogs. So lucky you. One of them's going to be specifically about Ha Long Bay, which we've just done because it was amazing. Ha Long Bay and Hanoi. Hopefully, if I get some more footage. I haven't got any footage of Hanoi, but I've got a while to get it. But anyway, I digress. Who wants to see how the Viet Cong killed Americans? Okay, this is the first one. You can't really see it, but those were some things going into the Americans' leg when they step in the trap. Gets a little bit better. Basically, we were in the Cu Chi tunnels, which are the nearest sort of, you know, the whole tunnel system that the Vietnamese used to fight against the Americans. There's another one. Those are some spikes again going into the Americans' legs. But anyway, these are the nearest tunnels to where we were, and they just had a little gathering of all the different traps they used for the Americans. What? Saigon. Ho Chi Minh City, but whatever. Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, same thing. That's Beth trying to correct me. This one, can't really remember what this one does, but yeah, I don't think I videoed it, but there you are. This one, let's see what we've got going on here. Oh yeah, like a deck chair of death. That's not what we called it. Anyway, so they just brought us around and he started poking his stick into these things and showed us all the different ways to trap Americans, which was quite fun. Here he's pointing out that the spike goes further up in your leg in that one compared to the first one, because you keep going down, so the spike goes all the way up your leg. This one wasn't in its appropriate hole, but it was called something like the fish hook, and you get your foot stuck on that bit, like he's doing right now. Pretty savage. Anyway, he's pointing to his foot. That's what goes in there. Don't know why he's dwelling on that one, but there you are. Interesting stuff. What can I say about the tunnels as well? Yeah, they were, you know, all the Americans had all the stuff, but the Vietnamese had the cunning, so they got it anyway. This he called a seesaw. He said, you know, at home when you go on the seesaw. But the Americans, it would be called the teeter-totter, I guess. Except you get nails in your face. So there's that one. And then finally, this is to go behind one of the Vietnamese doors. The guy knocks on it and boom, you're gone. After all that fun torture, we headed from Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon to Nha Trang, which is a beach resort, and we got the night train, and this is what happened on there. You know, when I was complaining back in Sri Lanka about the quality of our accommodation, I take that back. This little butte is what I will be sleeping in tonight. This is what Beth will be sleeping in tonight, not herself, the chair behind her. These are 2 other seats, that's beer,
these are two other seats which could easily be used by two other people because this train is getting very busy and it's not near time to leaving yet. So chances are there's another person coming on. You know, there's the sort of, you can't really see it. That's the kind of leg room we're looking at. If that made any sense, that's the kind of leg room we're looking at. Wait, let me do it again. That's the chair, yeah. That thing you can see there is the other chair, so we got no leg room and no security for our bags, and all the Vietnamese are up there on their pedestal, on their high horse.
You shouldn't be taking your camera out.
No, I probably shouldn't be taking my camera out, but I am, because you guys love the vlog so much that I'm doing this. I'm doing journalism before my own personal safety and health. Peace out. But yeah, if I'm dead at the end of this because a load of Vietnamese have stolen my stuff and killed me, then I blame Beth.
Right.
See you later.
Once we were in Nha Trang, we didn't die, by the way. It was a nightmare. We were right, to be worried, because these Vietnamese people who came and befriended us. Oh, drink some of my super strong rice wine, James. Okay then, foolishly. And they stayed in our compartment till 4 in the morning and wouldn't leave, and I had to stay awake the whole time. It was not very nice, but there you are. I'm fine, so you needn't worry. Anyway, once we were in Nha Trang, there wasn't a whole lot to do. The beach was okay, the food was expensive, it wasn't that great. But we went to Vinpearl Land, which is like a little theme park with water stuff, which was very dangerous. But I didn't video any of that because you can't use a camera in the water, obviously. I did, however, video the cable car ride over there, which was very cool.
Nếu quý khách muốn tìm đến một nơi có không gian sâu lắng và yên tĩnh, hãy tới thăm Trúc Lâm Tịnh Viện với
Feeling alright? Huh? Yeah. You feeling alright?
Speed it up here now, because it was an incredibly long cable car ride, much to the chagrin of Beth. It's been very, oh there we go, it's a bit smoother now. Try and show how high up we are, it's quite difficult to show, but the scenery was really rather attractive. You can sort of see how far up we are, it's high up. Yeah, Beth was not loving it at all, as I'm sure you would imagine. Yeah, we, there's sort of mountains on all sides, or very tall hills on all sides, and really blue river. I mean, Nha Trang's the diving capital of Vietnam, so we went diving in there, and the visibility was really good. It was clear blue skies and stuff, and we could see everything really well. I'm very annoyed that it's so jumpy, because it's just the Windows Live Movie Maker's fault, but you don't want to know about that. But yeah, really cool. And then that was sort of the bay, that was Nha Trang Bay, which looked really cool. From Nha Trang, we went on a sleeper bus to Hoi An, which I can't say was much better than the sleeper train, because we both got sunburn on our backs from the snorkeling, which was a bit stupid, and the bus was very uncomfortable. We got there in the end, and Hoi An is pretty beautiful. I didn't take many videos of it, because there wasn't crazy stuff going on. I just took a few sort of atmospheric videos just to show you the kind of place it was. So you see just a lovely romantic little road in the middle of Hoi An. You're not allowed any cars along here, so it's all bicycles and sometimes motorbikes, but certain places motorbikes rarely go. So it's very got that old feel, and it's really nice. This is just a street. We have atrociously filmed by me one of the houses in the old corner just off the street, and it's very, very pretty. Like, you've got this little courtyard in the centre, which I'm about to atrociously filmed, but it's got like basically the gardens in the middle of the house, which if you see it often you realise how amazing it is, like how much better set up the house is. It's really pretty, and you know it's all very old. It's very Chinese style because China bullied Vietnam very often, and you know all colonised it and stuff for a very long time. So especially the north of Vietnam is very what's the word? Can't think of the word. It's inspired by Chinese architecture, and some even Japanese, like the way the boards hold up the ceiling. But the man who now lives in this house, who shows people around, tells me that the person who used to live there, or I guess his father or his grandfather, who's now dead, he worked for a long time, for 10 years, with Ho Chi Minh, who is the guy who brought Vietnam its freedom from first the French and basically second the Americans. So he's quite well known as a top bloke. He's dead now as well, Ho Chi Minh. We're going to go see him very soon. He died before the end of the war, Beth informs me. But you know, top bloke. He did a lot for Vietnam, and most of it was good. And he was, you know, a proper communist, unlike some other people. I don't want to get killed though, so I won't mention their names because I am in Asia and I don't like to die. Anyway, yeah, and then we're back out on the street where we just were. Lovely Hoi An. So that was half, or just over half, of Vietnam. Still got the north of Vietnam to do, and I'm going to do a vlog of it because there's already enough stuff for a whole vlog just on Halong Bay, which was awesome, and you'll see how awesome it was very soon. But bye for now.